Why should a series of hypnotic sessions recorded decades ago carry any weight in the high-tech, chaotic world of 2026? Because Dolores Cannon didn't just guess the future, she documented it. Her track record isn't built on vague mystical claims. It is built on 30 years of clinical observation and thousands of recorded sessions with people from all walks of life. Scientists, doctors, high-level professionals. And the statistical probability of what she discovered defies coincidence. First, let us look at the QHHT method itself. This wasn't a carnival trick. It was a deep dive into the human subconscious that has been verified by modern practitioners globally. In the 1980s, long before the term biohacking or neuroplasticity became mainstream, Dolores was documenting cases of spontaneous healing that the medical establishment of the time couldn't explain. She proved that the mind has the power to override physical reality. Today, modern science is finally catching up to what she recorded 40 years ago. Second, consider the Earth's frequency. Decades ago, Dolores began talking about a shift in the vibration of the planet. She warned that the Earth's heartbeat was accelerating. At the time, she was dismissed. But look at the data now. Scientists call it the Schumann resonance, and in recent years, specifically leading up to 2026, we have seen unprecedented spikes in this frequency. Spikes that correlate exactly with the physical symptoms Dolores described: the headaches, the vertigo, the sudden quickening of time. She saw the data before the sensors were even built. Third, and perhaps most chilling, was her prediction of the technological digital cage. In her books, written in a time when computers were still massive machines in basements, she documented sessions warning about the rise of artificial intelligence and its role in the Great Split. She spoke of a time when humanity would be forced to choose between a synthetic reality and a natural evolution. She described the 2020s as the decade where this choice would become unavoidable. Look around you. Look at the screens. Look at the blurring lines between human and machine. She told us this was coming. The reason her 2026 prophecy carries such weight is because the old world she predicted would collapse is currently crumbling exactly as she said it would. She documented the breakdown of traditional institutions, the failure of debt-based economies, and the rising inward turn of the younger generations. These weren't just theories. They were recorded observations from thousands of people who had no connection to each other, yet told the exact same story of the future. When a source is right about the past with such haunting precision, the burden of proof shifts. It is no longer a question of if Dolores Cannon was right. It is a question of whether we are brave enough to listen to what her records say about what happens next. Because according to those records, the transition we are entering in 2026 is the most critical moment in human history. And the volunteers she spoke of are being activated right now.